Lazar Angelov claims he didn't take steroids and only took Clenbuterol during the prime of his career. And only in the last few years has he taken steroids.
His timeline of juicing is about as jumbled up as my earphones.
Why is this always happening to me?
Lazar Angelov's integrity when it comes to his PED use is basically a bowl of spaghetti. Lazar Angelov actually took the phrase "train hard and eat clean" to mean Natty for a legit defense of his status. Naturally, you got more chance of looking like Bob Lazar.
To me, you know, in the beginning I was saying, I was speaking about steroids. I don't take steroids, I don't take. And then I saw that people don't like that.
This man is famous for stating that he never has and never will take the sauce. And of equal logic, this hamster is famous for eating burritos. Whether a grown adult chooses to take an illegal substance for body recomposition is their decision. Now, personally, this channel is natural in its outlook, and I do not recommend the use of any illegal substances for health and fitness purposes. But I will make fun out of people who lie about using them and profit from it.
It is the 10th day of Christmas, and I'm stepping off set.
I saved that clip a few weeks ago. I knew it'd come in handy somewhere. Lazar Angelov, the guy on top of the car, did an interview called Am I Natural?
What was it?
Which was full of charisma, by the way, where he discussed how he's natural apart from taking GH, nandrolone, Decca, peptides, and Clen. Well, he didn't exactly say that because he's all confused like, and if we can take anything away from his interview, he wants you to believe that really he's just ignorant to the world of juicing.
Then I think this summer, a couple of months ago, I say, you know, many people suggested that I need to try nandrolone, like Decca for my joint pain.
Joint pack. No. It's already been established that he's taken nandrolone and Decca for his joint pain, so why would he be selling over-the-counter joint supplements to people? Did he just debunk himself? You're telling me I could have just taken the regular joint supplements instead of the steroids for my joint pain? Who would have known? The fake integrity and fake ignorance that Lazar shows in this interview, to be fair, fit perfectly with a fake Natty. It's like a deceptive jigsaw puzzle which all comes together. Finished it.
In my website,
and he talks about his website a lot.
If you go, I remember in my website,
The website Dream Work Achieve.
And take piles of gear for joint pain only.
I put a statement, you know, that I don't take steroids and I never will, you know. And I wasn't taking steroids. That's the thing.
Course you won't, mate. Course you won't.
I don't take steroids, and I never will. And I wasn't taking steroids.
Natty Johnny Silverhand over here. Less cyber, more a punk. And predictably, Lazar has his own line of supplements.
Hi guys, I'm happy to announce that my nutrition brand, Lazar Angelov Nutrition, is finally available for purchase.
Because for sure they were what he stacked for his aesthetic achievements, and for sure it was those supplements he was buying from car boots. I could do this all day, and I will, because to be fair, that's probably what his kitchen table looks like for the last decade. Simian Panda also stacks these supplements, obviously, and for $250 his stack could be yours. Don't be rude and accuse him of being on gear, because he does sue people who do, and so we must establish that he is completely natural because he said so. And I've only put him in this video as contrast to other people who are juicing. And this fat burner he's selling is a brand new post from February 2021. Experience the stack the Simian Panda takes daily to take your physique and performance to the next level. That is the marketing right there, the fitness celebrity and the supplements next to them, with the implication that those products there will move you towards looking like that person there. I didn't rep a supplement company for several years, apart from this one, and this one. Protein Bites by Nova Nutrition. Nothing beats Frazzles, mate. And look, the natural BCAA is a great product that he's selling, and I know so because he told me so. Have that for your breakfast. Does it come in redundant flavor? And it's not just Simian. If you look at all these fitness celebrities, you'll see that they jump between all these supplement companies from year to year. For example, this year I'm sponsored by this supplement company and they're the best, and then the next year, but hold on, now this company is the best and I love these products and that has nothing to do with them paying you more, and then the next year I'm sponsored by this company. Come on now, behave yourselves.
I'm pretty sure everyone is certain, although that may not be true, that you've taken something at some point.
So in a nutshell, let's go through this quickly. Basically, he claims that he only took Clenbuterol when he was in his own words, top shape during his career.
When I was in my top shape.
But he didn't take any gear. When he was one of the most famous fitness models in the world, a poster boy of the fitness physique.
I wasn't taking steroids, but I was taking Clenbuterol.
So Clenbuterol, by the way, which is a fat-burning, under-the-counter fat-burning substance, which is actually debatable in terms of its effectiveness, but most certainly comes with health risks to it. And so he took Clen before a basketball game, as you do, because a fella suggested it to him.
The first time I took Clenbuterol was a guy when I was playing basketball. So it was one of my last games, and a guy from the team gave me this pill and said
and it made him so jittery that he couldn't play the game properly.
You know, this is good, it will give you energy. So I took it and I ran like crazy the whole game, but I couldn't score because my hands were shaking.
And fun fact, I can't also play basketball properly, but not because of the Clen. This is the guy that many people trust with their health and fitness advice. That scenario right there is literally everything wrong with the fitness industry. That old rhetorical question, if someone asked you to jump off a cliff, would you do it?
The guy from the team gave me this pill and said,
Apparently yes.
And what about now?
And that now, post 2017, after he had some injuries, he had surgery, in his own words, when he's not in top shape, in the last few years, he's taken growth hormone, peptides, nandrolone, Decca, because a bloke told him to.
it was 2017, I think. You know, on my website,
The website.
as I tell you, it was written, I never took and never will take steroids, right? And I'm a man that keeps to his word. After this, I took peptides for recovery, for injuries. Then I think this summer, a couple of months ago, many people suggested that I need to try nandrolone, like Decca, for my joint pain.
That was a very long answer for yes, I take loads of gear right now. Politicians are looking at this guy thinking, skirting around the issue a bit too much there, mate.
There were many, people were speculating, am I natural or am I not natural? If you check all the statements I made, I was saying I'm not taking steroids. I wasn't saying I am natural,
The classic be open about one thing that you did to deflect from the other, perhaps more serious thing that people assume that you did.
But, people took it as natural. As I'm saying, I am natural.
Because you claim natural, profited greatly from it, and thousands of people, most likely beginners, thinking that they can attain what he has naturally and therefore buying his products and services, like the online coaching, nutrition services and workout plans, and now are trying to worm your way around the issue by seasoning the pot. Well, technically, I never said I was natty. I was not natty because I was taking Clen, so therefore he can no longer be in that fake natty category. Very smart, sir. How stupid do these fitness crumpets think that people are? Clearly stupid enough to say in the next part.
3 months on it, of I think 50 milligrams per week. I'm not sure. It's a very small dose.
Okay, so don't be rude. The Decca and nandrolone that he's only just started taking in the last few years were only in very small amounts and only for a very small amount of time, obviously. And he only did it for joint pain, again, because a fella bunged him his way. Otherwise, he probably would never even heard of these things. But he never took them when he was in the prime of his career and in his words, top shape. But now when he's not in his top shape aesthetically as a fitness model, he is on the gear. And so I understand that people watching this video will be at different places of the care meter when it comes to the fake natty issue. The care meter, I just made that up. Some of you will care greatly about this issue. Some of you will not care at all about the issue. That's fine. We have different views. I actually dislike the category of the fake natty because they are misleading beginners in many cases. And those people, for example, may download Lazar to their phone. And before you consider carrying him around in your pocket, I direct you to his Ask Him Anything section of his website. I am endomorph, intolerant to carbs. Did Vince teach you that? That first phrase right there is where I would stop that person who thinks that an endomorph, meaning intolerant to carbs, is a good way to start his sentence. Lazar prescribes 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. Fantastic, mate. And so in my video about how much protein you should take, where I cite an evidence base and a very thorough meta-analysis into the topic and information from very well-respected researchers, I talk about how many people in the fitness industry give inflated protein numbers. Chris Herry is one of them. And these people also, by the way, happen to just sell protein supplements. And so a person thinks, well, I can't hit these huge numbers. I definitely need to supplement with all these loads of protein supplements. I would rather have a sharp pencil in my pocket than Lazar's app.